So does your Santur have the traditional 100 strings or 75 or 50 as some might have?
See, traditionally Santur, as you said on the very beginning, is Satat and Tribina. It's exactly a 100 strings instrument. Originally, as it played in Kashmir, even today is also played with 100 strings. But for playing classical, I mean, there are few modifications which are done.
Right.
Like for the Mandra Saptak, we need the bass. Mandra Saptak means it's more of a bass, less of higher pitch, right? So there we need more of bass sound and depth in sound. For that we have incorporated this guitar strings or coiled strings, and because these are already loud, so if we put 3 strings over here like others, so this will be even more louder than the other strings. So we have kept 2 strings.
2 strings
in the mandra.
For the 3 notes here in the mandra, you have 2 strings each.
Yeah, for 4 notes.
For 4 notes.
Yeah, some of us play with 3 notes with 2 strings, coiled strings. Some of us play with 4 strings, each one having 4 notes, each one having 2 strings. So that way you can say that 4 strings are less. Now it comes to the number of bridges.
Right.
Like I am playing this Santur, which I am playing from the long back. This is a 30 bridge instrument. There are 29 bridges also, 31 bridges also.
Right.
So these are minor differences are there between players to players, and
so
different.
Generally, having these bridges, that means that many notes are there. So you are using 29 or 30 notes as per the number of bridges.
You can say, but there is a dual way of tuning a Santur.
Right.
Like what, as per Panditji style, what we tune is, when we are playing a raga, suppose say Vachaspati. So this has a ascending notes called Sa, Ga, Ma, Pa, Ni, Sa, and Sa, Ni, Tha, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa, Kadi, Madhyam. So what we do is, Kadi, Madhyam, all the notes are tuned in this side, right side.
Right.
This is actually done to have a gliding effect. Like I'm just showing you. Ideally, the major notes like Rekhab, Shuddha Rekhab, Shuddha Gandhar, then Madhyam, then Pancham, then Shuddha Dhaipat, Shaddha Nishad. These are tuned on the right side, and the minors are tuned on the left side. But when you are playing a raga, then the Kadi Madhyam, if it is in the left side also, that is tuned here, so that we can have the gliding effect, which is actually mid, which is not there in Santur, but it's somewhat like a mid which is being incorporated or devised by once again by Panditji.
Right. So I think it would be helpful if you simply show us the various notes on the right side and the left side.
Okay.
Just name the notes and continue.
Right. Let's see, Vachaspati has Sa,
right.
Then Gandhar, then Kadi Madhyam, then Pancham, then Nishad, then Sa. And in our it comes like Sa, Ga, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa. But when you play the ragas, you don't play like this. It's not like Saregama, Sagama. It's played like this. So I am showing explanation, a bit glimpse of the raga, how is it presented. See, this is the trill, and this is the sustenance of the note is done. This gliding is Ga to Ni. So exactly mid is not there, but it is something like a mid.
Yes.
So this is the way actually it is played.
Is there some reason why you tune certain notes on the right side and the other on the left side? Because I suppose any notes can be tuned on
inside.
That
is true. Actually, we do the tuning with the major notes on this side and minor notes in this side. This is the simply method. There is no specific reason behind that. But why we tune the minor notes even in the right side also depending on the ragas. Like suppose I am playing say Ahir Bhairav, so Kamal Rishabh is supposed to come on the left side,
Yes.
but you still tune it in the right side.
So the notes which are used prominently in
And
a raga,
frequently in a raga, that
raga,
are being used and tuned in the right side.
probably because most of the people are right-handed.
It might be one reason, and probably rather I should say that is the probably reason, because so many Santur players I know, I have seen, probably you have also seen, I have not seen any left-handed Santur player.
Does it matter whether you are left-handed or right-handed when you play Santur?
I don't think that actually matters, because right hand, for me right hand is more effective, and for the left hand
Is there any work that you perform on Santur that you do only with the right and not with the left?
see, there are again two styles of Santur playing. Somebody plays mostly on the right hand, and as per our style, I mean, as I have been trained or the way we perform, our style is combination of left and right.
Right.
Like suppose I am playing sa ga, so first note will be sa, second note will be ga, left right. Suppose I am playing sa ga ma, it would be, suppose I am playing sa ga ma pa. So
You may
two,
start with the left, but generally you
Absolutely.
continue with the right.
you have just got the right technique of Santur. I hope you might start Santur as well.
Maybe with your good wishes, who knows?
So left is starting note always, and right is the next one. But that will continue as 1 2,
Yes.
1 2 3, 1 2 3 4. After that it comes 1 2 3 4 5. Then
Yes.
it will be a break of 2 and 3. That means you see 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5, and always one is left. But there are some players who play like this, like this is also
Typing
a
with a
style,
single
but this
hand.
grip is different. But as far I have been trained, so
Yeah,
far my knowledge goes, music is the mighty ocean. So I can't say I have enough of knowledge, but whatever knowledge I do have, gripping this style doesn't allow this kind of trilling. First thing.
Yes.
Second thing, as we all know, that Santur is a very sweet and melodious serene tone. That tone is again probably dependent of this grip style. If you hammer like this, probably the
Actually, we would like you to explain the grip more clearly. How can it be gripped in different manners?
see, there are two ways of gripping it. Like one is this, you see, there are two fingers put between the sticks. This is called Kalam.
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 Right.
Kalam for pen.
No, Kalam. Kalam.
Kalam.
Right. So it's actually it's a language of Kashmir only. So the kalam are they are gripped like these two fingers, and then this is just put. The thumb is put like only a
As a supportive
support,
measure.
or maybe as a lever, because we play
a
like
lever.
this.
Right.
I mean, actually the playing, the stroke is like this. As you can see that it goes up down like this. There is no movement of any other part of the arm. And this is the part only to be moved as per technique. And this is the part thumb is put here just to have a balance on it.
Right.
And there are other ways of gripping, which is devised by initially I got little bit training from one of my guru called Pandit Tarun Bhattacharya.
Right.
So he has developed a different style of gripping that is something like this. Now it helps you to play thoroughly through right hand. If you
Yes.
don't use the left hand even,
You
use
can go
mostly
on
you can
playing.
move on. Like
Yes.
I am showing you, like you see. This is
So
possible.
what you have actually done is that you have put your forefinger into this in a direct position,
Direct
and
position.
you have held on to the stick with your thumb and the middle finger.
Right.
And that is how you provide the force.
Yeah.
So that way the grip is stronger and firmer
Right.
because of the use of
Yes,
thumb.
yes. So here actually the thumb is being used for making any stroke,
Yes.
and here the stroke is just middle by a lever,
Yes.
and that is the reason probably. I mean, as I said, by
Because this is you have lesser control over the stick in this way.
actually it is, but this is the most
More finer way.
more
also.
finer, more delicate way,
Yes.
and rather more melodious.
you.